Remember those good old times where we made our action figures beat each other while some crazy epic fight was happening inside our heads? Well, the guys that are making this game sure do. I'm talking about Knockoff, Battle for Imagination, an indie fighting game in development, inspired by 80s and 90s toys and TV shows. This game's aesthetics are amazing. It really captured the look and feel of action figures, with those articulations, all the moving parts and the plastic shader look. Naturally, there's many Easter eggs just in this demo version they released, so let's take a look into it. The first thing you obviously recognize is the reference to those guys from that meme where he goes. Okay, jokes aside, we got inspirations from He-Man, Skeletor, Beastman, and Oracle. In the poster, it is written Lords of the Universe, a reference to the original He-Man and Masters of the Universe. Also, Conan says when he wins,
"Acts of might, give me strength."
like when He-Man calls the power of Grayskull. Also, the name Conan is likely a reference to both Conan the Barbarian and Crom, the god he worshipped.
Crom, I've never prayed you before. Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
Here, we can see one of the famous evolved teenage warrior lizards. I like the way they made the designs, where you can see the multiple inspirations coming together, but in a distinct way. Yeah, I forgot to mention, this game has assists, and Wolfgang's assist is a skating kung fu squirrel master, a tribute to Master Splinter, another rodent. But the coolest part for me was his second special, the snake toys. I actually had one of these. You hold the tip of its tail, and it starts to move like a snake. It's pretty nostalgic for me. I don't know if every country had this, but here in Brazil it was a very common toy. There's an old TV in this room, where the Lizard show is playing. The TV model mock brand name is written in Russian, Yunest, which means youth, followed by 402. I did some digging and found the reference. This old TV made in the Soviet Union. I can't pronounce its model name, and apparently it's not written in Russian, but its retro aesthetics are pretty cool. Also, this projectile is similar to reptiles from Mortal Kombat. Another cool detail is his name, Wolfgang, Mozart's first name. So instead of famous painters, the teenage evolved warrior lizards are named after famous composers. The other guy, Lockjaw, is a reference to street sharks. But here, it's from Viker Barracudas, as shown in a lab stage that, by the way, looks like a Dr. Dreadful toy lab. I may have seen street sharks on TV before, I'm not sure, but the 90s aesthetics are on point. Here we got our Mecha inspired character, Mazinger. It looks like a mix of Mazinger Z and Gundam. As a huge Mecha fan, this is my favorite character. He got this drill attack, and I immediately thought of Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. But apparently, Mazinger also had an attack called Drill Missile. I can't pinpoint the exact reference of his assist though. I think maybe it's Gatchaman, or even Macross, or maybe it's none in particular, and I'm overthinking because they say the game is full of Easter eggs. Now, Oozebite is intriguing. It looks like a character that could be in Clay Fighter, like a creepier version of My Pet Monster and Mad Balls. And there's more stuff in this demo, like this Boy with the Rusty Sword poster, likely a Berserk reference, but this art style reminds me of Hajime no Ippo, sort of a chibi version of it. Pretty intriguing, but I couldn't find who this character is referencing. Does someone knows? Please comment if you do. The gameplay follows some Street Fighter conventions, like having medium and light punch and kicks, special moves with EX versions, but also feature assists and let you do some cool air juggle combos. Honestly, my biggest complaint at the moment would be the attack animations and hit feel that looks a little off and stiff. I figured they could be trying to simulate a stop motion look, but I think maybe they could benefit from a compromise between aesthetics and game feel. But very cool game nonetheless, with a clear strong point, its visuals. It's being made by Mecha Ghidorah, a studio from the Dominican Republic. Obviously, I'm not getting anything from the devs to talk about his game. I just saw it, thought it looks cool and gave the demo a try. If you're interested, I'll leave the link for the demo in the description. Also, the devs are looking for funding to finish this game, so I'll leave the link to the Kickstarter campaign. Keep in mind, this is a project in development, everything is subject to change, and no Kickstarter project is guaranteed to succeed. They need to meet their funding goals to release. So before you decide to back the project, take a look at the project page and their development goals to see if it fits your expectations first. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Help me get to that 1K sub goal, it will mean a lot for me. Bye!